Historical events on December 4th. Ever wonder what secrets a single day in history holds? Let's turn the clock back to December 4th and uncover some truly monumental events. First, let's journey to Indonesia to the year 1750. On this day, Mount Keled, one of the most active volcanoes in East Java, erupted with catastrophic force. Imagine a mountain unleashing its fury, sending rivers of volcanic mud, rock, and water known as lahar surging down its slopes. These deadly flows swept through the surrounding landscape, completely burying villages and devastating everything in their path. The sky darkened with ash, turning day into night. This eruption was one of several major events for Mount Keled that tragically reshaped the region and the lives of the people living in its shadow, serving as a powerful reminder of nature's untamable power. Now, let's fast forward to 1919 and travel to the U.S. Gulf Coast. While most of the Atlantic hurricane season was over, a late-season tropical storm was brewing. On December 4th, this powerful storm slammed into the coastal regions of Texas and Louisiana. It wasn't just the wind that caused havoc, it was the water. The storm surge and torrential rain led to widespread and severe flooding. Coastal communities were inundated, homes were destroyed, and livelihoods were washed away. This event highlighted the vulnerability of coastal areas to extreme weather, even outside the typical peak season, and became a significant chapter in the history of Gulf Coast hurricanes. Finally, we arrive in London, December 4th, 1952. The city was in the grip of a bitter cold snap. To stay warm, Londoners were burning huge amounts of coal in their homes and factories. At the same time, a weather phenomenon called a temperature inversion occurred. This is where a layer of warm air traps a layer of cold, dense air near the ground. The result? All that coal smoke, mixed with fog and other pollutants, had nowhere to go. It just hung over the city, getting thicker and thicker. This wasn't just any fog, it was a toxic, yellowish-black smog so dense that people couldn't see their own feet. It brought the city to a standstill. Buses, cars, and even ambulances had to be abandoned. But the real tragedy was the human cost. The air was filled with sulfur dioxide and other poisons, making it incredibly difficult to breathe, especially for the very young, the elderly, and those with respiratory problems. The Great Smog of London lasted for 5 days, and when it finally lifted, the scale of the disaster became horrifyingly clear. Initial estimates were around 4,000 deaths, but modern studies suggest the number was closer to 12,000, with over 100,000 more falling ill. It was one of the deadliest environmental disasters of the 20th century. However, this tragedy did have a silver lining. It shocked the world and became a major turning point in environmental awareness. It led directly to the passage of the Clean Air Act of 1956 in the UK, which introduced measures to reduce air pollution, like creating smokeless zones. The Great Smog of London serves as a stark lesson on the consequences of unchecked pollution and a powerful catalyst for the modern environmental movement. From a volcanic eruption in Indonesia to a hurricane on the Gulf Coast and a deadly smog in London, December 4th has witnessed a wide range of natural and man-made disasters. Each event, though tragic, teaches us valuable lessons about respecting the power of nature and our responsibility to protect our environment. History isn't just about dates. It's about the stories and the lessons that shape our present and future. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey through history interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the past. See you next time.